Hello everyone, my name is the Jurassic Insider and welcome back to Jurassic World, the game. I hope we're all having a good day because I know I am, because I am free, you guys. I've been very busy for the last couple of weeks. I was planning to do a big return and everything, but unfortunately, and I was getting there, but unfortunately I did have a problem, and that problem was trying to go to college. So I had like a bunch of college applications that I needed to submit and a bunch of other things, and it just came at a really bad time. So I am finally free of that, at least for now. There are still like other deadlines and stuff too that I'll have to attend to in the future, but for now, we are good with that. So enough of all of that stuff. We're gonna be able to just focus on making dinosaurs and doing awesome things in Jurassic World, the game, and finally, and I mean finally, fighting Distortus Rex. I was going to say Scorpius Rex. I've made that mistake way too many times on this channel. I don't know why. It's not that hard to remember the difference, but I do it anyways. But yeah, there have been, what, like 2 or 3 Distortus Rex events already, and I missed both of them because I was busy with all of this stuff. I've still been trying to play the game and doing these events and stuff in between because, unfortunately, this month was also the Compsovinator pass, which means that this is the only time you can unlock Dracovenator, at least the first attempt that I should say free-to-play players are allowed to get Dracovenator unlocked and get Compsovinator, the long-awaited super hybrid, super tournament hybrid, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, obviously it's one of the best hybrids in the game. Some people have been calling it the best creature in the game ever, and I would not argue with either of those. So obviously people have been trying to get it. I have been trying to get it, so I couldn't just like completely not play the game or else I would miss out on that opportunity, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get Compsovinator here, not just for myself, but for the channel. So hopefully we're still on track. I know we're a little bit behind, especially since we only have about 5 days, but I did do the math and we can still do all of the events, and then opening 150 card packs shouldn't be too bad. Again, it looks like we're far away, but we're really not, and then reaching raid level boss 15. That's something that we're going to be trying to do today. Hopefully it is possible to do it today, and that it's not like because again, we only do have one more of these events, Site C Shakedown. I think that's the last one, unless there's another one. Is there another one? I don't believe there is. I believe this is the last time to fight Distortus Rex. So hopefully it's not like impossible to get to level 15. We're going to have to see today. How much time do we have? Oh, we only have 1 day. Okay, that's awesome. So hopefully in this day that we can get there, because I don't think there is another Distortus Rex event, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna have to try our best, guys. It's gonna be a little bit tight, I know, but hopefully, because again, the first 2 things are useless here. Like getting this statue, I don't care about that. Getting Compsognathus unlocked, we don't care about that. We need to get to this 3rd stage. If we really need to, I can buy Grand Premium bundles so we can get to 15,000 season pass points. But I really don't want to miss out on this opportunity. So we're gonna try our best. So today we are going to fight that D-Rex, and we're going to see how hard it is to get to level 15, and I'm going to come up with a little bit of a plan on how we can get there. It's going to get tight, but you know what? We like it when it's tight because that means it's a lot more exciting than if we just do everything leisurely, you know? It's kind of like the adrenaline you have when you forget to submit an assignment until the last minute. That's basically what we're doing here, isn't it? But yeah, unfortunately, the requirements were pretty lofty this time, so... And plus, I wasn't really around, so it didn't make it a lot harder to do what we need to. But we're not going to dwell on that too much. We'll figure out a way. And if we don't, we don't. And if we do, yippee. Hooray. So that is about all there is to that. And then we'll see what other events we have. But that'll probably take up most of our time because, again, it seems like this event is pretty demanding. And we got some cool hybrids and stuff on the way, though, that we can definitely try to get. I know... Which one is it? Yeah, this guy. We have Baguette. Not you. No, you're ugly. This thing. Baguette. We have Baguette. So we have the components for Baguette. We just need to max out the Bagpipes and the Edaphosaurus. And then we'll have that. And that's going to be really helpful because we're going to need some of those tournament hybrid amphibians. And that's one of the best ones you can get. There aren't really a lot of options there. I know I could also probably fight Alpha 06, but we've literally done it every year that there's been a Halloween event. And... it's not going to be any different this year, and especially since we're going to need all our creatures for the Site C Shakedown, it's going to be way better of an idea to just tackle this instead. So let's see, you got 17 hours. Let's see how hard this is going to be. Oh my god, it already seems like it has so much health. Okay. Oh my. Alright, we're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna do it. There's no way that we're not going to do it. So yeah, alright. Are there restrictions? There aren't restrictions. So I believe on the last few it was only like you could only use carnivores or you could only use herbivores and stuff. So thankfully for this last one they are letting us not or just kind of do whatever, and that's very beneficial, obviously. Let's start out. We're going to start off light. We're going to start out with 2 Diplosutruses. Test the waters a little bit and actually get to face off this guy. There he is. The arena is different and everything. Man, you were a very ugly... Oh, God, I hate your arms. Why are your arms like that? That is disgusting. Oh, it looks like it looks like it's having, like, something coming out of it. Oh, it's disgusting. I don't like you. You were extremely ugly, but also kind of cool. I don't know. Kind of like an in-between. I'm noticing you don't have a lot of attack either, which is very... I'm mixed on that because I know it's going to increase really soon, but it also means you're going to have like so much health, which you already do have so much health. Like 2,700 is already a little bit ridiculous, don't you think? So, yeah, 15 levels. I don't know. This guy doesn't seem that much stronger than the usual boss, though. And we've definitely gotten, if not to raid level 15, we've definitely gotten close. We've gotten very close. We can check with Alpha and like cross-reference that and see. And I know Phlox does kind of feel like cheating, but that's genuinely the only way that I think we're going to be able to survive this. Because, man, this guy... I mean, come on, what are we supposed to do against his giant arms and legs? It's actually disgusting, bro. I wish there was some kind of, like, animation change there, because this is... That's what I was really afraid of, that this guy would just be a normal boss. And the one I'm doing right now is just a DNA version, which I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have done one of the early ones because you could get other rewards like loyalty points and food. But like, it's all the same, you know? It's all like the same idea. You know, you just fight it and get resources and level up. And you get these little raid missions, and then the reward at the very end is just a statue. Like, it's just not very unique, and like, I'm not constantly asking for it to be something revolutionary or crazy. I'm just saying that it needs to be different from the other bosses. That's just me. And plus, this arena just isn't that cool. Like, I don't look at this arena and it reminds me of Rebirth. It just seems really rushed. This looks nothing like the Rebirth Island, to be honest. And I get there's probably only so much they could do with the graphics, but this is like this honestly might look worse than like some of the previous arenas, like the Jurassic arena that came out like, what, years and years and years ago. Some of these arenas came out like 10 years ago and they look better than this. I'm just not sure why they put like 0 effort into this, but I mean, the Distortus Rex animation does look really cool. It's just also really weird. I need some time adjusting it. Honestly, I really hope that they do add it as a playable creature, which I was opposed to that at first because I was like, we don't need that, you know, it's just... not everything needs to be owned in the park. It can be a fun little boss, but that's the thing. It's not like a super interesting, crazy boss or anything. It's literally just the same thing, just copied and pasted to different animation, and the battle arena looks worse. That's about it. That's all they really did. Like, come on, add something, dude. Just add some mechanic or something to make this more interesting or make the rewards better. I don't know. Get creative. Use your imagination. But, rant aside... I am happy that some people have found enjoyment out of this guy. It is a cool looking creature, I will admit that, but in the actual movie and here, I'm not a huge fan of it. It's not my cup of tea. It's just not my cup of tea. But, you know, maybe that will change over time. I don't know. I need to rewatch Rebirth. I know it's on streaming somewhere, but it's probably on Peacock, and I don't have Peacock. But I also just don't really have a reason to rewatch it because it wasn't really all that memorable, and I literally made an entire 10-minute video on why it didn't really work for me, and then I spent more time talking about it in a 30-minute video, which you should check out. It's on my channel. It took me forever to make, dude. Come on, check it out. It'll be worth your time. I promise. It is a decent video. Yeah, we'll definitely get to level 15. Like, yeah, the health is increasing by a lot, but the attack is not increasing by nearly as much as I thought it would, so... Honestly, we could probably get this guy, like, to level, what, 6, maybe even 7. And then that means that we will be almost halfway there already. And that's pretty great, honestly. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1 block. And then we really don't have to go for too many blocks. Maybe that's 1 is enough. Yeah, it's really not that bad. And these are some of our, not even close to some of our strongest creatures either. So we're honestly not doing too bad. We're going to need to increase, I should say, the attack, though. because the attack output isn't enough. Oh shoot, does that kill us? I don't think we're, yeah, okay, we're fine. 1, 2, 3, and then do we go for 4 blocks, or do we want to do a mix? I think we just go for 4 blocks. Yeah, I could take the risk and go for 4 reserves, but then if he does attack, then we get to get an extra level out of him. Out of it. Her, I don't even know. They didn't even bother saying what it was. It had, what, like 5 minutes of screen time or less in the movie? Yeah. And I think we could kill it in 3, so we might as well. We have literally nothing to lose anymore, so I'm just gonna do it. And we can get to level 8, right? Unless, yeah, okay, yeah, now we definitely do. Heck yeah. Alright, that was pretty good. We're over halfway there, okay. Or at least to do the mission. We can keep going if we really want to. I mean, because it is really kind of a one-time thing. And if it does come back, I don't see it coming back for like a distant future, honestly, so. Oh. Dang, okay, that was cool. That was pretty sick. Dang. It moves like it moves so weirdly. I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable. It kind of has a spider look to it, you know? 33,000, that's pretty good. Honestly, considering the creatures we use, that's pretty good. And then we get a couple of these missions, which is just fine. Oh, wow, that's a decent amount, though. That's a decent amount of DNA. I'm not going to complain about that. Wow. I don't know if that's more than the usual boss, but that thing feels like a lot, so I'm not going to complain, bro. Yeah, that's what like 10,000 DNA we almost got right there? Or at least a little bit over 5,000. This might be the strat, Loki, just trying to do as much damage as possible, and then eventually we can get to like 100,000 damage, and then we get loads of DNA off of this. Not a bad strat, actually. Well, is it that much on this? I think it is. No, it's around the same. It looks about the same. Let's get the statue. This is probably what, our 3rd time getting this statue. It shows up every single time. It's like, it's so annoying because obviously this is fabricated, like the timer, the clock down, whatever you want to call it. It's fabricated. It's not a real indication of how much damage people are actually doing. It's just, you know, they make it up. And it's just like, why do we always win the alpha one? Like, this is the one that everybody has. And then we get like a super obscure random boss. Everybody gets excited because like, ooh, we don't have that one. We don't have that one. And then we don't win it. It's so annoying. Like, I wanted Acupara for so long, and it's only showed up twice in the last like 3 years, and both times we didn't get the statue. It's just so rude. And look at this. Do we need any more of these alpha statues? And is it the gold one again? I swear. Okay, thankfully it's the normal one, which I might actually not have that one. Which, if that's the case, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I don't think I have that. Huh. Okay. That's not too bad, I guess. I'm gonna replace one of these. Yeah, let's replace. You like, look how I have, like, that's the only gold statue I have. I guess I have this behemoth one too, but like, why do they do this, bro? All right, we're gonna put you there. Fine. Okay, so this is a new statue, I think. I feel like we've had it before. Maybe I'm wrong, but oh well. Now we definitely do have it. So let's see. Did this go up? Did this change? No. What do you mean? I did reach raid level boss 15. What do you mean? Huh? What? What do you mean? What do you mean, bro, Chacho? Yeah, I've done... What do you mean? Yeah. I'm confused. What did I not do right? Reach raid boss level 15. Oh! Are they talking about alpha? I think I might be talking about alpha. World event boss. Why are these named like this? This is so annoying. Bro. They're both called the same thing. I mean, not really. This one's just called Alpha 6, and then this one is called Site C Shakedown. Okay, let's just try this. I don't know. This is really confusing. I'm just gonna do the same thing, but like, I don't know. That makes no sense to me. Is it this? Why would they want me to do this? Like, the Scorpius event is the hot new thing. Why aren't we doing that? Why are you forcing me to do this boring boss that shows up every year? Is that what he means? I don't know what that means. Reach raid level boss 15. That means get the boss to level 15. Why is this guy in this arena? What the hell? What is happening, dude? I'm so confused. No, wait, did they remove the other arena? Oh, that's one of my favorites, actually. It might actually be my favorite. I can't remember. I did make a battle stage arena ranking like almost 100 episodes ago. And I remember, I think that was one of the highest ranked ones. I don't know. And also, a weird little thing that happened after I made this video, I never talked about this on the channel because I thought it was probably pure coincidental, and to this day I still don't know. But I remember Beaver in one of his episodes, I was watching them and he was talking about how he saw somebody on like rank all the Jurassic World game arenas, and I was like, wait, I did that like recently. And I don't know if he actually saw that video or if it popped up on his recommended or whatever. There's a chance that it was just like somebody else's video, or like, I don't even know. There could be a million other things that could have happened. It's just, I don't know. I thought it was kind of crazy because I've never seen a video like that before. I feel like it was a pretty unique idea, but maybe, I don't know, gang. Maybe it was my video. If it was, that's really cool. But that was about a year ago, and I think, I know I mean, he's interacted with Bonnie before because Bonnie has hearted his comments or comment, I should say, on that video. It was a weird story. It's like, it's kind of hard to explain, but basically he left a comment on, he joined some competition that Beaver was having on, like, where you had to take a screenshot of like a really good trade or like a really horrendous trade. It was one or the other, and then you sent it to him. And I remember both Planet and Bonnie entered in that, so that's how Beaver had a little interaction with, or Bonnie, I should say, had a little interaction with Beaver, which is really cool. Really awesome. And I'm really happy for him, gang. 1, 2, 3. This one is not going nearly as well as last time. I don't know why this guy's, I guess it's just, he's just smarter than the Scorpion. I keep calling it Scorpion. It's Distortus D-Rex. Even though the D-Rex literally has that big dome on its head. So you would think it would be really smart, but apparently not. Anyways, we're just doing this to test it. We're just doing this to see if this is what they're talking about. Because I'm genuinely so confused. Like, what are they talking about? What do you mean, like, raid level boss 15? That's what I'm doing, gang. That's literally what I'm doing right here. It doesn't make any sense. Don't make no sense. Come on. If this is it, then I think we'll just go ahead and finish this, because even though I don't want to fight Alpha, like, at all, because it's lame. It's actually really cool. I think it has a way better design than D-Rex, but it's just, it's not the thing right now, you know? I mean, I say the thing even though Scorpion, I said it again. D-Rex has been out for literally so long, but I wasn't able to cover it, so here we are doing it now. But you know what? I know the real ones will stay, and they'll be here watching it. If you're watching it right now, leave a timestamp. And we can actually put in our question of the day here, because I haven't done one in a little while. I didn't do one last episode, definitely, because we had a shortened episode for Halloween. But today's question of the day is, what is the highest level you've ever fought a boss? Like, what is the highest raid level? Again, I don't know what the terminology is, apparently. Apparently, I don't know anything about this game. But what is the highest level that you've ever reached on a boss event? Let me know. I really have never tried to get super high because I never thought it was worth it. But honestly, the DNA you get from just doing a ton of damage or doing any of the various missions, it's pretty great, especially early game. Like, I can just imagine how much I would have benefited from that if I took advantage of it in the early game, because it's kind of crazy how much DNA you get if it's the same for the early game. And even now, it's not too bad. So I might try to, you know, especially since Scorpius Rex is kind of a, oh my god, I said it again. Distortus Rex is kind of a special event. I might try that out and see, you know, just see what we can do if we can get that super high level. Just there's not really an actual benefit to it other than that, but I think it's worth it. And I know there's definitely people out there who have gotten much higher. You know, they've done some. Oh, yeah, no, I think that's fine, right? Yeah, okay, you can't kill me in one. Yeah. When does it cap though? That's what I'm interested in. I think it might be level 99, but I'm not sure. Somebody might need to fact check me on that. People have definitely done it in this community. I mean, obviously, because, you know, it would probably take a long time, but it's definitely not like something that it definitely wouldn't take so long that no one's ever attempted it. I'm just gonna go in and attack because I think this is the last one we can get in level 7. I'm mostly just doing this to see if this is the one. I'm really hoping it is, because if this isn't what they mean, then I don't know what they mean. I don't know what's happening. So please tell me that this is it. I don't know. It's so confusing because that event has been there for ages. It's so, I don't think this is what it is. I'm genuinely don't, because that event, okay, if that mission has been there since the original Scorpius Rex event, then why would it just be for Alpha, which came out in the last 3 days? That's not right. Something weird is afoot here, and I don't know what it is. And I'm really worried that now I'm not going to be able to do that mission and we're not going to be able to get Compsovinator because of it. What is this mission? Dude, that's what it is? Oh my god. What? Why doesn't Scorpius Rex count? That's so dumb. How did you guys do this mission already? I know people have done this mission already, but how? If Scorpius Rex doesn't count, then how have you been able to do this? Weird. I don't know. I'm stumped, honestly. I don't have an explanation for that. So let me know if you do have anything. Stegosaurus. Look at those autumn colors. It's so beautiful. I love autumn colors. I don't love the season itself. I think the season... I'm saying autumn. This isn't like a movie. Fall, whatever. But like I think fall is always like it's always pretty outside. It's just like too cold. I don't know. By the time you get to like November, like it's just a little bit miserable. I don't know. I'm a summer guy. I love the summer. I love just like going outside and just like staying there for hours, and I just can't do that if it's like even below 60 degrees. I just get cold way too easily, and it just makes me uncomfortable. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I love the heat and I love summer. I wouldn't care if it was like 90 degrees all the time. I'd probably live with it because I just love the feeling of heat. I don't know if that's crazy or not. Probably not. I mean, it doesn't sound like that unusual, but it's also like, I don't know, you never know. Because I'm a crazy stutter. I hear all the time that people call fall their favorite. I'm just like, really? Really? For me, that's like allergy season too. Just like, I could never call that my favorite just because of that, you know? So yeah, I don't even know what I'm yapping about, gang, but whatever. Whatever. That's all this is. That's all this job has ever been, is yapping. And having fun with yapping. So what missions do we have? Yeah, we're definitely not getting 15,000 season pass points. Yeah, something tells me that's just not going to happen, but I don't know. Yeah. No, so I really hope that everything else works out because... Oh, my headphone fell out of my ear. Oopsie. Because if nothing else works out, we need to do at least 3 of these. We're going to miss out. We're definitely going to miss out on the copy of getting that extra copy of Compsovinator, which is unfortunate because it costs so much, and just getting another one would have been really good. But again, I had so much other stuff to do, and for once, I really did have to prioritize, you know, this other way around. I had to prioritize school over this and, you know, getting to college and stuff. So I think it was the best decision because, again, this is, at the end of the day, this is just a game. It's very short term. I mean, I say that, but we've been doing this for 4 years. But you know what I mean? It's very like, like the little moments don't matter, you know? I mean, they do, but like the little, how do I put this? These little things about like, oh, I got an extra copy of Compsovinator. They weren't worth sacrificing for, you know, more important things like advancing in my career and stuff. I feel like it's pretty obvious, but I know people might be like, oh, wait, you're slacking and, you know, you don't want to do this, but that's genuinely not true. I really do. And it's just a circumstance that's kind of kept me from that. And it's definitely unfortunate, but it's also fine, you know. Things will always happen, and you just gotta be willing, you know. You just gotta be willing to realize when the sacrifice is worth it and when it's not. And if you do that, you will live an amazing, beautiful life, perfectly balanced, you know. Just, you gotta have that mix of fun, but also responsibility. That's all there is to it, gang. Fun and responsibility. I should say happiness and responsibility. Those are the 2 things you should strive for. To my young audience out there, and I'm still very young, obviously. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know, it's always good. And I'm loving how much DNA we're getting. Actually, this is really good. We got like 17,000 just in this episode. You know, it's just, that's the stuff that really adds up over time. Even Bucks, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing amazing. Again, we slowed down a little bit. Obviously, again, it wasn't here, but you know, once we start getting back into that rhythm, I mean, loyalty points, I mean, just look at that. Something that just builds without you spending it, you can just start to see how much of a difference that makes, because we haven't been spending loyalty points, and it's just really racking up, whereas we've been spending bucks, so it's not racking up nearly as fast. Still decent, you know. Still much better a position we're in now than we were earlier whenever we got... when we started this whole crazy downhill after we got Caprodactyls unlocked, and thankfully it's been recovering ever since then. But we did get, what is that creature? Smoothie? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Bumpy's daughter slash son. I really don't know because I haven't been caught up on the lore. I have not watched Chaos Theory seasons, whatever seasons were even on it. Or wasn't there a trailer for season 4? That's crazy, dude. Because I genuinely don't even, I can't believe that we're at a 4th season. I've genuinely only seen the 1st and 2nd one. Even the 2nd one, I was a little bit tapped out of it, so I wasn't really fully paying attention. I don't know. I heard people like it, but I also never hear anything about it, you know? People are like, oh yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. And then one day later, it's just, everything is silent again. So I rarely hear stuff about it anymore. Oh, wow. Okay, you're really expensive, but you're also so much... Oh, wait, you're a star creature. Huh? Why'd they make you a star creature? That's weird. I mean, I'm not going to complain, I guess. The more the merrier, but... Yeah, because I was like, that's way too high for a tournament creature. I mean, look at those stats. Ah. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. Not like Spinotops or... Sorry, what is it? What is the super hybrid called? You know what I'm talking about, right? This guy, the herbivore. This one, Spinotops, right? Yeah, Spinotops. Not as good as Spinotops, I think. Yeah. But you have more health. You're going to have the most health out of every herbivore, I believe. Yeah, every herbivore you'll have the best health. Every Jurassic creature as well. You're going to have the best health. So that's pretty cool for a calm little heroic. And then we could... Alright, we got 2 options. We can finish this alpha thing or can do it off camera and we can just fight Distortus Rex. Or we can go and, I don't know, or we can just finish it up. I think because it will only take one more battle, we'll go ahead and finish it up. Because I do want to at least get one of those missions done, just in case, again, I'm not able to attend to it. It's just, I really need Dracovenator unlocked, dude. I really need it. I want Compsopinator. I need it. So we're gonna be trying our best, gang. I'm gonna you know, put everything into it, okay? We're gonna see. Actually, you know what? This is a better order if we do that, and then the stronger one. But I'm gonna genuinely put everything into it, and we'll see if we can do it. I think we can. It's gonna be really expensive though, so we're just gonna get level 10s. I think that's probably the best idea, and then how many, it really depends, because again, it's incredibly expensive, and I don't want to pour everything into it, because while it is really good, at the end of the day, it is still a carnivore, and we have a bunch of really strong carnivores, and I don't want all my strongest creatures to be carnivores, and, you know, my top 3, if my top 3, or even top 5 are, like, too far in quality, like, my first creature is so much better than my second creature, and then my second creature is so much better than the third creature, that is bad. You don't want that. That's a very unbalanced lineup. Even right now, it's low-key like that because my Indoraptor level 10s are much stronger than everything else. So everybody's been asking, not everybody, but some people have been asking, hey, Insider, why don't you just, you know, fuse one of your Indoraptors? You know, you could have another one. But I was like, no, I prefer that quantity. Please don't go for 7. Okay, thank you. I prefer that quantity. Why is it being so annoying? You're never this annoying. Ah, that sucks. Okay. All right, switch, and then we're gonna go for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then I'm gonna go for 3 reserves. All right, and then we're gonna go for that, and then come on, that is level 8. Okay, we still got a good ways to go. I'm gonna pause real quick because I have to go attend to something, but I'll be right back. Damn, that was unrecognizable, wasn't it? What a transition. Transition of the year, honestly. Hex, yeah. Bet you guys didn't even notice. What we're even doing, I don't know. It's been a while. It's been like 2 hours almost because I had to go do something and then I just didn't have the time. Is that gonna kill me? No. Alright, so we're not doing as well as we did last time, unfortunately, which makes a lot of sense, actually, because it's gotten a lot stronger, so it looks like even this level, this guy, like, yeah, this guy's not even good enough to get us to, can we do level 10? You know what, let's lock in. I think we can get to level 10 if we just lock in. Look how cheap it looks, though. I just hate how cheap the grass looks and everything. This is a bad map. I need to go back and like put a comment on my original ranking the arenas video and just add this one in the comments because, man, I hate this arena. It might be one of the worst. It might be like, at least the visitor center is like well made, even if it's really boring and the lighting is horrible. Like, at least there's something, there's some life. Here, there's nothing, dog. There's nothing. It's just, it's boring. I can almost see the Rebirth inspiration, but honestly, they should have done the lab, or they should have done like the Titanosaur Valley. I think that would have looked way better than this. This just feels cheap. Cheap. But you know what? I'm not going to hold it against them. Why does he keep going for reserves? They literally never do this. They always go for a crap ton of blocks. I don't know why he's reserving so much. And now, Alpha especially just does not look good in this environment. It looks way better in the other one. I don't know why they're flexing this arena as if it's like TS. It's not that tough, guys. But whatever. Alright, so we basically got nowhere with that. We got like 2 levels. So I'm gonna try to knock out like everything in this last one, but we're gonna have to go crazy, honestly. And at least then we'll get this mission done, you know? We're dealing a decent bit of damage as well, so it's not a complete waste of these creatures either. Although I do still have a couple events that I have to attend to. What is this? Yay! The turning creatures are out. Hooray. Alright, let's pop each one of these out. We got Ceratosaurus, Ceratobato, as Beaver used to say. And we'll go ahead and pop all these out at the same time. So the reason I'm doing Ceratos is because that will get me Cerazenosaurus, which is a really amazing carnivore tournament hybrid that is extremely worth it, and I would highly recommend. However, I haven't been able to get it because I got a Max Cerato, but then I used it on some collector's exchange, which was really stupid, but like I was like, whatever, I was gonna do it. And then I got 2 Indominus Gen 2s because we are working our way eventually to Indoraptor Gen 2, so I'm hoping that that can be a reality. But for now, you know, just having some extra one of these is not bad at all because it's one of the strongest legendary hybrids and just a really great creature, honestly. So I'm not going to mind having these in the meanwhile, working our way to Indoraptor Gen 2 because we have so much SDNA, and I was going to just spend it all on Indoraptor Gen 1s, but having a little bit of variety will be really good, even if it does mean we bite a little bit of the profits, since, you know, fusing one of them for the first time means that you have to spend twice as much SDNA. But it's going to be worth it because we're going to need it anyways eventually, so we might as well knock it out now. You know, especially since the progression is really slow. Like, getting a ton of Raptor DNA takes a long time, you know, if you're not just constantly grinding modded PvP, which I have not been doing. So, you know, if you play the slow game, then you definitely need to be smart with it. And what I've been doing for these is I've basically just been getting a couple quick bucks by going to like a random rare creature that I have a ton of, like the Dilophosaurus, for example, and then just trading it in for bucks. And you get 100, which is pretty good. It's not like amazing or anything, but it's decent, solid. So, you know, I might as well take it. It's better than nothing. So that's probably the best way, I would say, if you're not paying for VIP or Fidelity, which I don't think anybody has Fidelity. But, you know, I'd say that's probably the best way to spend your free trade. There's probably might be some other methods out there as well, but I think that's one of the better ones just because they are so limited, at least in the late game, you know. I also really like coins for Jurassic. That's also really good. But now I don't really want like a bunch of random super rare legendary creatures, and I'd actually rather save the coins instead of just having stuff stockpile in my inventory. And I feel like that was kind of a mistake, but in the early game it was definitely worth it, so yeah. I'll fill that up off camera, honestly. And then I think I still do want to try to get this mission done. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to do as much as Scorpius Rex as I wanted to initially, but how much of this do we have? I do want to get it to level, I do want it to get to a decent level. I want to try and see how far we can go with it. So I might record it as a different episode, or we might just do it this episode. I don't know, but I really want to finish Alpha first. So let's do Alpha first, and then get this guy. So I think for this, if we just want to be smart, I think we should just do the flock method and just do it like that. Just do a little bit of a little compy sandwich, if you know what I'm saying. And I think this is probably the fastest way to get there. And then we'll do somebody like, let's do Osteoposaurus. Osteoposaurus is the goat. And it looks awesome. Actually, the perfect Halloween dinosaur, honestly. Or, sorry. Amphibious. I was going to say amphibious reptile, but that also doesn't make sense. Just amphibian, I guess. Amphibious hybrid. Because it has that like purple, orangish color. It's such a unique tint, I guess you could say. Honestly, it's kind of the perfect Halloween dino when you think about it. It's pretty freaking awesome. So yeah, so we'll see how much we can do with that. I think it can probably get us to level 15. If it doesn't, I'll be a little bit disappointed, but I think it should, honestly. See, that's the stuff that just annoys me. Like, why do you have to do that? It's like so obvious that they know how many blocks I'm going for, and then they just, yeah. And then when would he ever do that realistically? He would never do that. It's just because of the nature of like this battle that it's doing that. So freaking annoying. It might actually get us killed on this next round, which if it does, that's literally just a waste of an Osteoposaurus, but that's just how it is. Thankfully, he didn't go for 2 reserves. I could easily see him doing that, without a doubt. It is such an easy pitfall, honestly, I could see him falling into. So come on, dog. Come on. Give me everything you got. Give me everything you got. All right. How we're going to get 4 more levels out of this, I got no idea, but we're going to try our best because that's all you can do? Question mark? I don't know. I had something going on there. Dude, why? Oh my god, that is incredibly annoying. That is so annoying. Just go for blocks. Why do you constantly reserve like your life depends on it? And I guess it does. Go for 6. Go for 6. If you go for 4, I swear. Okay, fine. You know what? That's acceptable. Oh, we're not going to get to level 15. No. There's no way. Is Osteoposaurus not good enough for this? Or maybe Phlox is like a bad idea, especially like the way that they're playing it. Like maybe Phlox is just a bad idea. I don't know. Like I don't know what to do. All right, we'll see. We're doing a crazy amount of damage though, so that's really good. That damage is gonna rack up, and we're gonna get some DNA out of it. DNA, as you say. All right, so we're still not in the territory where it can kill us. In fact, it takes about 4 to kill us. Don't go for attack. Oh, perfect. I like that. All right, we're gonna switch. And then we're going to go for all reserves. Please, didn't revive. Okay. So that means he's going to do a bunch of reserves here. And then he's going to go for like 4. Nope, perfect. Go for 4. Come on, go for 4. Okay, we're not going to be able to get to level 15, but we'll get really close. I think we can get to level 14. You guys think we can do it? Leave a like if you can do it. 1 like equals 1 prayer. 2015 shenanigans, bro. Not 2015, but like 2018, let's be honest. Back on those Herobrine videos, I'd be like, do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know if any of you guys are around for that, but like around like 2017, 2018, you get all these like 3 AM Herobrine videos. They say 1 like equals 1 player. I remember they did it too, like recently. I feel like there's a few content creators like that were centered around kid content that did that, but not like a lot, you know. But those were very formative years on YouTube. I think that was the first time I ever like wanted to make content. I always wanted to make a Minecraft channel when I was young, but I never did. And then I did eventually when I in like 2022. And that's the reason everything started, honestly, was with that channel. And then eventually I made this one, and look where it got me. Tons of successes, tons of downs too, you know. But overall, it's been really amazing. He's gonna go for all reserves. And it was worth it. I have no reservations about whether it was worth it or not, honestly, to this day. Because even if, you know, like no matter how many people leave and go, or, you know, my interest level, I'm glad I did it, because it's something I can look back on, and I have, without like over glazing myself, I've realized that I have made an impact on other people, and that's what it's all about, you know. That makes it all worth it, in my book. So we did get to level 14, but we're not getting to level 15. We're cooked. We're so dead here. His orange veins, juicy. Look at those juicy veins. Dang. This one ripped T-Rex looking thing. Yeah. So we're very, very dead. Oh, we did get to level. Oh, it is level 15. Oh, okay. Wait, did we get the mission? Or is that, I don't know. I don't know how this works. All right, we did not do 100,000 damage, but we did 50,000, which is really, really good too. Look at that. We got some decent DNA out of that, honestly. And we can repeat it with Scorpius, too. And we did get that mission. Yes. Yes. All right, we'll save that for the end. Still wish we could get this. Maybe I could buy Grand Premium, but, like, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's like 40 bucks. 40 bucks for 80,000 DNA is the way you got to look at it. And you realize, no, that's not worth it. Don't do that. Don't spend money on this game, guys, unless you really are very confident on something, or a VIP or something, you know, something that has been tested enough. The rest of these, there's no restrictions or policies on them. Like, the game just does whatever it wants, and it just makes money in any form it wants to, you know? And that's the reason why all these packs and everything are rigged, because they don't have any checks and balances. They just make them hoping some kid just randomly clicks on them, you know? Or decide, or ask their mom for it, you know? You never know. Like, it's always a trap. It's always a bait. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I was also wanted to do these these events, but I don't think I have time to do them on camera. Plus, they're like not going to be that crazy, so I think we could probably be okay skipping them. But I'm done with Alpha. I'm not fighting that guy again, so we can do Scorpius, or we can move on. It's really like not a big deal either way, because yes, I do enjoy fighting it, and it's like a cool occasion, but it's also, like, as I mentioned, no different than any of the other boss events that are in the game. But I think we should end it off with one more battle. Let's see if we can get us to level 15 as well, and we'll go kind of hard with it. We'll see if we can put in like a super strong amphibian or something, because it looks like I don't think I have any other events that I need something crazy with. So you know what? Let's freak the flocks. You know, let's forget the flocks. Forget them, dude. Just leave it. We're gonna do fine on our own. So what we're gonna do is we want to do an all heroic team. I don't think I can, because one of them is a herbivore. Yeah, we're not doing that. Let's do you, and you. Kind of a weird team, kind of an oddball team, but I think this honestly has the potential to work. It is a little bit weird, but it honestly, it might work. We'll see. We'll see. At least Indoraptor will be able to do some decent damage. If this is going to get us to level 15, that I'm less confident about, but we'll see. It's already very strong. I noticed that this guy is much stronger than the regular bosses, because compared to Alpha, this guy has quite a bit more attack. Almost 1,000 attack just at level 8, so we do have to be a little bit more careful. But yeah, it should be okay. What is this angle for Dilophosaurus? Why am I looking at it from like this like top-down perspective? It's so weird. All right, I guess we might as well go ahead and just use this. How much does that do? Like 600? Yeah, literally not even a scratch. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1 block. And please tell me you only have 1 block. Yes, you do. All right, perfect. So that literally this entire Dilophosaurus only got us 1 level. So that's how strong this guy already is. Whew. Yeah, that's a dangerous being. All right, let's see. I have faith that we can get to level 15. We're just gonna have to lock the frick in. I'm gonna go ahead and do this just in case we, like, you know, die. Might as well take every chance we can get to get a little bit more attack in, and we'll see. Because I do want to make up for the fact that I have not been fighting this guy at all. He's gonna go for 5. I just know he is. Yeah. The sweet game. You gotta love it. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of a risk here, and I'm gonna go for that, and then that. I don't even know what I'm doing. No, we didn't go for any. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, that just sold the entire run. Oh no. Why does he have like a wart on his chin? This is the most disgusting dinosaur I've ever seen. No, we're so cooked. Yeah, I just sold the entire run. We're not even gonna get to like the next level, honestly. From that was a generational sell. But like, how was I supposed to predict that, bro? I should have known, because they're not going for reserves at all. They're not going for blocks. They seem to be completely averted to blocks, which really sucks, because like, yeah, at least if they go for blocks, for example, if you choose not to attack, then it doesn't hurt you, because they're gonna be fine. Like, they're not gonna have extra action points. But no matter what you do, if they go for reserve, it's always bad in your case. So that's why it's always better if they go for blocks. Like, I'm always praying that they go for blocks instead of reserves. Because it's way, way more... Like, it's way easier to predict. Even the Indoraptor looks small. Like, I can genuinely imagine this guy picking up this Indoraptor and chucking him. Dude, what are we doing? Genuinely, what are we doing? Can we lock in? Come on. Did he go for 4 reserves? He went for 7. Okay. Come on, or I guess 3, because it makes 7 action points. So go for 7. Yeah, sure. Oh, that kills us? What? No, it does. We did literally nothing. Oh my god, that was horrible. What did we even get to? We got to like a level 10, I think. I don't even think we got to any more than that. Yeah. Oh, that was horrible. That was so hard, dude. Yeah, you gotta go for amphibians. We got it to level 11. Okay. I'm gonna stop there then, because it just seems like you really need amphibians to make it work. Or flocks. Actually, the flock method was way better, wasn't it? I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit disappointed, so I might as well just go back in there and just see what I can do. I get that it is a much stronger boss than what we've been facing, but I don't know, it rubs me the wrong way. I just feel like I don't want to leave it like that, so let's see. Even this won't get us there, honestly. It's just too strong. It really is just too strong. How much attack do I have when I'm buffed? Yeah, like 1500, right? I think so. 1500, yeah. Okay, so it takes about 4 to kill it. 3 to kill it, right? 3 to kill. I think 3. So we're just gonna have to see. I know it's gonna do something weird here, and then we have to lose all of our compies. Yeah. Unless he goes for 5. It could go for 5. Alright, perfect. Alright. This isn't as bad. I do think flocks are better. I know flocks are boring and like bad and you shouldn't use them because it's not as much of a challenge, but it's also like that's just whenever it's objectively better, it's just like why not use them? Alright, so I believe on this next one we're not going to be able to kill it in 3 hits. It's going to take 4. If it has over 6,004 attack or health, I should say. Does it? Probably. Definitely, right? Yeah, way more. Okay. So that's gonna leave us in a tough position because now we have to use 4 to kill it, which really sucks. But we're gonna try our best, gang. And I hate how these compies aren't reviving too. That would at least add a little bit like security, at least a little bit more of a defense. But nope, none of that. 7. Are you serious, bro? All right, fine. 5. All right. That's bad. That's not good enough. We're gonna need to switch in, otherwise we're gonna risk dying. All right. Just don't shred through my compies too easily, bro. Just go for attack. Just go for attack. Stop blocking, stop reserving, just attack every turn. That'd be perfect. Go for 4. If you go for 4, it'd be so good. 3, honestly, even better. Honestly, even better. Come on. Come on. We can do this, guys. We can do this. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be so freaking close. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Are we cooked? Are we cooked? Go for 1. Oh, no, no. That's unfair. That's unfair. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. It cheated. He cheated. No, wait. I shouldn't have switched. No, that's so stupid. That's so dumb. That's so unnecessarily stupid. Yeah. F off. Alright, whatever. Screw this. This is a stupid event. This is a dumb event for dummies. This is a horrible, horrible event. It wasn't like this earlier. Why did it get so strong? Oh my god, 6,700 health. When? When did this happen? The other bosses do not evolve like this. They do not get this strong. What the heck, dude? Do we even have any amphibians left? I mean, we do, but they're not like that good. Yeah, now it takes what, like 5 hits to kill it? It's not worth it. It's whatever. We get nothing out of this except like a little bit of DNA. But, you know what? I mean, at least we got to fight this monumental, I was gonna say hybrid, monumental boss? I don't know. This is too confusing, bro. It's like there's so many different levels and rarities now that it's just impossible to keep up with anything. But, oh well, I guess that's what happens when you have a game that exists for 10 years, you know? But next time we are going to be doing some more creature evolutions, and we're probably going to be getting a next Evo Capro Gen 2. I'm going to be getting my Metrophodon back, which is really exciting, and then maybe making some of these hybrids as well, which will be really awesome. But otherwise, I do want to just thank you all so much for watching this episode of Jurassic World, the game. And if you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And until then, I will see you all next time. This is Jurassic Insider, signing out.